Hey guys, Elliot here, and today I'm going to show you a quick walkthrough of all the technology we use alongside JobTread to run our construction company super smooth. And so let's get started. First, we're going to go up here to the top. The first two things we use before we get into JobTread is Granola and Polycam. Granola is an AI note taker. It'll take notes on your phone, in person, over Zoom or Google Meet, and it'll summarize your meeting based on the different meeting templates that you create. So you can create, hey, these are business meeting templates internal, and I want you to summarize it this way. These are client first walkthrough. These are client design meetings. And it'll summarize the transcripts of the meetings in different ways based on templates. It's pretty cool. And this is Polycam. I use my iPhone Pro here. It has a LiDAR scanner, and I do LiDAR scans and Gaussian splats of interior and exterior spaces, whether we're doing a bathroom remodel or some siding on the exterior of a house. I can scan the space. It gets my measurements. I can export that into any format, to any CAD program. So I can go in and manipulate the walls in a bathroom or do different things on the outside of a house. It's super cool. And we use all of this on our site visits and our walkthroughs. And all of that data goes into JobTread. And then JobTread from there, we're able to do beautiful budgets. Everybody knows beautiful budgets and proposals from that data and takeoffs from that Polycam scan. And let me show you that real quick. I did a scan of the exterior of a house. I'm looking at changing the siding from aluminum siding to James Hardie siding. So I took that Polycam LiDAR scan, converted it to PDF on all four sides, loaded that into JobTread, set the scale, doing my takeoffs, and now I've got parameters to load into my budget to create those beautiful budgets and proposals. Super cool, very efficient workflow there. So after we get our takeoffs and budgets from JobTread, our DataX integration has a lot of different software that's really helpful. So let's talk about the cash flow calendar, Zillow, and the Google Maps. So if we go to this job, when we create a job, we bring in our schedule, not just the project sequence, but we also get our financial pay phases or draws, financial draws. And these are mapped based on different completions or milestones in the schedule. So they're down here as tasks. And what's cool about the cash flow calendar is if, let's say, you have multiple jobs with multiple different of these draw schedules, you'll be able to see them all on one calendar with financial data for the day, how much money you're bringing in each day. If several of the draw schedules line up on a single day, it adds it up. Or if it falls in a week, you get a weekly total and a monthly total. So you can see your cash flow projections really easily. So that's a lifesaver. That's huge. If you go to the dashboard, then your Google Maps brings in a cover photo, and the Zillow data comes in down here at the bottom. And this Zillow data is important as well. It helps you make really informed decisions with your client. You can say, hey, last sale price, last sale date, 407, current estimate 772.5. Is there something you're going to do here? Maybe pull out equity, or you're going to pay cash, but it helps you have a little extra bit of data. Okay, and then we've got our Helcim, which is just our invoicing software that we use, and Quo, which is awesome because we can store our text messages, phone calls, voicemails, and Quo even has an AI summary. We can store all of that onto the JobTread customer level. So we have a log inside of JobTread of all the communication. We don't have to go back into Quo and open that app to see it. It's all in JobTread on the customer level. Super cool integration. Our bank, we use Mercury Bank, and Helcim is our invoicing, so it's pushing data into there. But you can also see here, this line, JobTread is pushing data into Mercury Bank. And so we can see our bills and expenses, but we can also do our accounts payable. So in JobTread, if we need to pay our drywall vendor, JobTread can push that data into Mercury, and Mercury we can do a one button approve, and our drywall vendor gets a bank ACH payment. Super cool. So this is all the tech that we use alongside JobTread to run our construction company very efficiently. And this last little piece, AI, you see how the arrows go into it. We've got Granola transcripts going into AI. We've got our budget data going into AI. We've got our cash flow data going to AI. We've got our Quo data going to AI. And we got all our JobTread data, the arrows going back into AI. And then this can do analysis, and it can give us, it's a really good thinking partner, but it can also make decisions. And you see the arrow goes back to JobTread. It can do stuff inside of JobTread. It can edit JobTread and do that kind of stuff for us, which is super cool. So that's our entire tech stack that we run alongside JobTread to make sure jobs are running efficient, communications going smoothly, and the jobs start to finish are going exactly how we plan. So hopefully this is helpful to you, and we'll talk to you on the next one. Bye.